I was watching this show and this balloon pop show. I was watching this show and this guy came in and um he asked some questions. And it was a black man, and the black women had something in response to say. Let's talk about it. So this black man, he was dressed well, looked successful, made this statement to one of the women when he popped her balloon. He said basically she was attractive and everything, but he doesn't like the nappy hairstyle. And all the balloons went brrr. One of the women, well actually two, said something and I want to address it. But you guys, make sure y'all comment and let me know what y'all think about this.
You need to really check on your ends before you talk about long or short hair, because a lot of girls with long hair be having no hair just because it's long is thin.
So she said that he needs to actually, you know what? Let's just let it all play out and we'll go over it after it all plays out.
So yeah, I'm sorry. I can't. Okay.
Sounds triggered.
It's not triggered.
First of all, I didn't say the hairstyle she had was not good.
You said you don't like girls with long hair.
You know.
That's not right. You should never said that at all. As a black brother, you should have kept that as what it was. You should have just said, you're not just my type. But hair, it's a different. You can't talk about hair. If you want hair, go get what you want. If you want Becky with the long hair, go get what you want. Don't talk to black women up here about hair. That's just it. And I'm not triggered. Like I said, at the end of the day, your hair is nappy. Your hair is short. You should be happy where you came from. Period.
Can I talk or are you going to interrupt me again?
I don't want to hear what you have to say.
You
can say what you want to say, but don't talk about black people here. But let's hear from him.
So again, her hairstyle, is nothing wrong with it. So it's my preference, right? So if I'm here to date, I'm here to find someone for me. So I'm not dating multiple people. You're not dating multiple people. So my comment to her has no sort of significance on you.
I'm a black woman. If I want to wear my hair like hers one day, what you gonna say? Oh, I don't like your hair. I'm gonna go date Becky up the street. Follow along. Thank you.
I'll say this. At the end of the day, are you here to find a man or are you here to be...
I'm not here to find you. I'm here to find someone that's going to accept me, floss and all. And if you can't accept this young lady up here...
Sounds like you're here to find the sister code.
No.
So we can move forward.
Women...
We can move forward.
We are here. And
we can move forward.
There's a lot of black women that's lined up in here. So you can't talk about hair. It's not about the length or the texture. Know what you say before you talk to black women. That's it. Thank you.
What's going over here?
Yeah, please.
Your name and age?
I'm Kisu, and I'm 27.
And Kisu, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
For numerous reasons. The first one was the age.
Okay.
So I was like, Then the outfit, wasn't a fan. And then I felt like that comment about her hair, cherry on top, very inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's a black girl. Our hair comes in many different ways, patterns. So I feel like, I don't know, what if you saw me tomorrow? I had short hair. I just wasn't a fan of it. It wasn't giving that you were like accepting of her for who she was. And I feel like if you can say that to her, you can say it to me. So I had to pop.
You need to...
So we gotta... Now let's break this down, yo. Let's break this down. So let's dive into this a little bit deeper. So if you first off, that is his preference. Like, just straight out, right straight up. That is that man's preference. That's his preference. He is making it known what his boundary is, what he likes and doesn't like. That's his preference. He doesn't like the short nappy hairstyle. He doesn't like it. Is he supposed to know that that is a specific name? No, he's not. He's a man. He's not supposed to know. He described it as what he believed it to be. That's how he looked at it, how he perceived it, the short, the nappy hairstyle. So what? You could correct, if you're a woman, you know what that style is called. Hell, I don't know what it's called. When I look at it as a short nappy hairstyle. I don't look at it, it's not like a derogatory thing. That's just how I describe it. I don't have a beef with it, but I'll speak about that in a little bit. It's just how I describe it. How am I supposed to say that I like something or don't like something? How are you supposed to know if you're my partner? How are you supposed to know what I like and don't like if I don't tell you? And in this day and age, it seems like, and I don't want to sound negative, but it seems like it's a black woman thing. Like, you tell a black woman or a brown woman, because Latino women are the same way. You tell a black or a brown woman the truth, and it seems that they're offended by the truth. And then you heard her talking about get Becky up. He didn't say anything about Becky, but we'll get to that. You get offended with the truth. If I'm telling you, hey, this is not the style. I don't like that style on you. But women will, in a heartbeat, say, how do I look? And they expect you to lie. But when you tell them the truth, then there's a problem when you tell them the truth. And I'm not sure why this is. All he said is, I don't like the short nappy hairstyle. I don't like that style, so I'm going to go ahead and pass. And everybody popped all their balloons. You guys can be mad about this, and you can not feel some type of way about what I'm saying, but it's the truth though. Women can run around and say, I don't like the fact that you're short. Man, we were born, well, not me, but some of y'all were born, some men were born that way. I can't mess with you because you're short. And then go around here talking about a man's height and clowning the man and blah, blah, blah. You could change your hair. A guy can't really change if he's short or not. Women will say in a heartbeat, man, I really don't mess with fat dudes. Y'all have no problem saying you don't mess with fat dudes or you don't mess with skinny dudes. You have no problem. See, a man can change that. They can get in the gym and get buff. They can hit the gym and cut weight, change their diet and cut. They can change those things. But y'all don't give a damn how a man feels when you say about stuff that they can change. Yes, a black woman may have been born with a certain grade of hair. So what? If it's not that man's preference, it's not that man's preference. If you are into that man, there are things that you can do with a hot comb. There are things that you can do by braiding your hair. You have braids. There's things you can do. There's conversations that you can have. Just because he doesn't like that hairstyle doesn't mean you don't have different hairstyles that you can do. You always y'all wear wigs all the time anyway. But let's keep going.
To really check on your ends before you talk about long or short hair, because a lot of girls with long hair be having no hair just because it's long is thin.
So she's checking him because of his preference. But if a man checks a woman because the woman says that he's short, fat, or skinny, too fat, too skinny, or too short, then all of a sudden that's her preference and she's entitled to that. And how dare you say something to her about her preference and you sound misogynistic and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. But this girl right here is coming to another girl's aid because he said he does not choose her because of her hairstyle. Well, you don't have that hairstyle, so what are you complaining for? It's not like he called her a jigaboo. He just said, I don't like the short, nappy hairstyle. I don't like that hairstyle.
So, yeah, I'm sorry. I can't. Okay.
And then look at her face. I can't. He gave his preference. He gave his preference, and 9 times out of 10, it's black and brown women. And I hate to say this. I really, really hate to say it, but this is what I see. And it could just be to projection, what the media, what the public pushes. White women probably do it too, but they only push it for black and brown women. And I can admit that I might be at the mercy of that. Well, I am at the mercy of that. But this is what I see. I don't see white women doing this, bro. I don't see them, okay, well, you know, because you said you didn't like something that was on her that's got nothing to do with me, then you can't like me, so keep it pushing. You don't see that with them, bro. But here she is, but let's keep going.
Sounds triggered.
Because it is triggered. It was triggered. It absolutely was triggered. She was completely triggered. Completely triggered because you gave a boundary. As a black man, you gave a boundary, and this black woman believes that clearly what she believes is that black men should have no boundaries when it comes to black women, but black women can have as many boundaries as they want. And you should respect the boundaries of black women, but black men should have no boundaries. We should not tell you guys honestly what our boundaries are. We shouldn't say nothing. We should just allow you guys to dictate and neck wave and finger do all this stuff and all these stupid ass faces. And we should allow y'all to do that to us and take it because it's your boundary. But we stay calm, stay cool, take it, eat it, whatever they say. Okay, bow down. And then when we bow down and take it and say, you got it, okay, I'm sorry, we're now looked at as soft. Yeah, now you think that you can just speak to us anyway, talk any way you want to, you know, do whatever you want to do now. Since we gave you an inch, you take a mile. But then if we check you, we're abusive, we're misogynistic, we're assholes. See, and that's why I don't mess with these niggas. That's why I'm getting me a white man, and that's why I don't mess with these, and that's why I'm gonna do this, and that's why I'm gonna do that. Because they ain't this and they ain't that. But this is the reason why. Her attitude, her demeanor is the reason why. She isn't trying to get an understanding at all. She doesn't know this man or that woman. She's not trying to get an understanding of what this man's boundaries are. She can ask him, why did you say that? And he can say, well, maybe he would say, well, I don't know what the style is. I'm just saying that that's how it looked to me. And I'm just describing it from how, is there another name for it that I should say? If there's a name for it, I'll say that name. You know, if you believe that's offensive, I'll say that. She didn't give him a chance. Immediately jumped down his throat. And this is what it mainly is.
It's not triggered.
First of all, I didn't say the hairstyle she had was.
So first and foremost, y'all, this is the woman he's talking about. That woman right there. This woman right there. She's a beautiful woman. This woman right there with that hairstyle is the hairstyle that he said he did not prefer. He did not like the short nappy hairstyle. He didn't like that style. So he said he's going to pass. She was a beautiful woman. But they're there for a reason, y'all. I see these women critiquing these guys all the time, bro. Well, you know, I don't like, you know, your watch, or I don't like how your lineup on your beard was, or your haircut. And yes, if you look at his hairstyle looks similar to her hairstyle. They look similar. But she didn't have a problem with his style. He had a problem with her style. She could have said, well, you know, I don't really like your popped your balloon pop because I don't really like that style on men. And she would have been well within her rights to do so. They're there to choose, to pick their boundary, to set their boundaries so they can get their ideal partner. She could have said that. She didn't. She was fine with his look. He wasn't fine with hers, and that's okay. That's the whole point of this show. But the problem is, it's deeper. It's deeper, bro. It's really deeper because, like I said, and it's mainly with black and brown women. There's boundaries that are set with black and brown women that a black man can't set. And if a black man does set, then he's all of the negative things in the world. Why? And then she is doing what she's supposed to do. You know, she's living her truth and all this other type of weird stuff. But let's keep going.
Not good.
You
I
said
just
you
said
don't like girls with long hair.
know.
That's not right.
To say you like girls with long hair is his damn preference. What do you mean it's not right? That's his preference. It is 100% right. If he likes women with long hair, he likes women with long hair. How are you going to force this man to like women with short hair if that's not what he likes? Because no one can force you to like short, fat men if you don't like short, fat men.
You should never said that at all. As a black brother, you should have kept that as what it was.
As a black brother, you should kept that. I don't see black women running around here telling black men because they're short and fat, well, you know, I don't really, you're just, you know, not my type and we're just going to leave it alone like that. And you rarely see that. For the most part, they're like, you got money? You got money? Nah, you fat. I don't do fat men. You too short. My man got to be 6'3", 6'4", 6'7". They got to be 9 foot tall for me. And then if a guy says, "Damn, why I gotta be tall? Like you can't just like me for me." Now y'all got all this extra stuff to say. Again, all this neck moving and finger popping and all this looking mugs up and down and all this nonsense. Y'all got all this to do. But if he says what he prefers, he's not supposed to say it because she's black. So he's supposed to lie to her. Is that the thing? He's supposed to go lie to her and just be like, well, you're not my type, and that's it. Well, then when she says, what is my type? What is your type? Well, what is it? And then, because they ask, well, if she's not your type, do you mind saying what's wrong? And then he'll say, well, this is what it is. He's damned if he does and damned if he doesn't. But the simple fact that she's using the fact that he's a black man, that's a black woman, as if the truth is off limits because they're both black. Get out of my damn face. No, the truth is 100% in limit. It is the limit. The circumference. Everything that the truth is what that should be. Because that's how you build your house on bedrock. With the truth. And not you're building your house on sand. And then when the waves wash in and the times get difficult, now all of a sudden that bald head, that short bald hair or that short nappy hair, now it becomes a problem that you should have addressed in the beginning. But because he's saying it now in the beginning, black women have an issue with it. But let's keep going.
You should have just said, you know, you're not just my type. But hair, it's a different, you can't talk about hair. If you want hair, go get what you want. If you want Becky with the long hair, go get what you want.
There it is right there. There it is right there. There it is right there. If you want Becky, how many black women are named Becky? Not very many. There's not very many black women that I don't know any in my entire life. I've never met a black woman named Becky. Never. That is predominantly white women. I've never even met a Latino woman. I've never met a black or brown woman named Becky. That is mainly Latino women. Mainly. Now, I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just telling you I've never met one my entire life. So for her to say, do you want Becky with the long hair? She's talking about a white woman. That's what she's talking about. A white woman. So you want a white woman, then go get you a white woman. So he can't tell a black woman what his boundaries are. And then y'all wonder why black men go to white women. Because black men can tell white women what their boundaries are. Now, I'm not saying that white women are super submissive and are going to be like this and going, I don't really rock with them. I'm just keeping it a stack with you. But black women, white women seem to not have all of these things that black women do. if you want Becky with the long hair, if you want, go get you Becky with the long, why are you saying that? Why? Bro, he could have just popped all of y'all balloons. And he could have just came there and, you know, went down and just, and said, y'all are beautiful, and popped every last one of them. I'm not interested. And walked off. What do you mean if you want Becky with the long hair? Y'all popped y'all balloons. Because he said his boundary. He said what he didn't like.
Don't talk to black women up here about hair.
What do you mean don't talk to black women about hair? Then don't talk to black men about height. Don't talk to black men about their finances. Because a black woman can change her hair, just like a black man can change his finances. Yes. Yeah, we can change our finances. There is a grind that we can get to. There is things that we can do. There is a struggle we can go through to get to the other side of that. Don't talk to us about finances. Don't talk to about height. Don't talk to about our clothes. Look at us because we're black men. Don't look at nothing else. We're a black man. Don't look at our beards. Don't look at our mustache. Don't look at our hair. Don't look at nothing. Look at our skin tone. We are black men. Look at us just like that as black men. Don't talk to us about nothing else. I don't want to hear a damn thing. Don't tell me about my shoes. Don't tell me about my clothes. Don't tell me about my beard. Don't tell me about my mustache. Don't tell me about my eye color. Don't tell me about nothing. Just look at my skin. How dare this woman? You shouldn't tell black women. Why shouldn't we? As a black man, the first person the black woman should listen to is the black man. That's the first person, and vice versa. Because we are black. How dare this woman say, don't tell a black woman how you feel. Don't tell a black woman your preference. What type of nonsense is that?
That's just it. And I'm not triggered.
You are.
Like I said, at the end of the day, your hair is nappy. Your hair is short. You should be happy where you came from.
When did he ever say he was not happy where he came from? He gave his preference. Yes, his hair is short. Yes, he has the nappy hairstyle of his hair. And if you don't like it, then you could have popped your balloon for that, but you didn't. You popped your balloon because of his preference over some other woman that isn't even you. How dare this woman? You popped your balloon over a woman that's got nothing to do with you. You don't even know this woman from Eve. You've never met her a day in your life. The first time you ever saw her was today. She might not even like your black ass. She might not even like your skin tone. She's light skinned. She might not even like you. And I'm not saying that's the case. I'm saying she doesn't know that at all. But you're willing to throw away potentially your blessing because this black man spoke the truth, his truth, and gave his boundary. And you are mad that he gave a boundary. This is perfect for y'all. This black man is up there and he looks successful. I don't know if he is or isn't, but he's dressed successfully. This black man gave you his boundary. So there is no waking up in the morning and just going to have the short nappy hair look and thinking that he likes it. You don't got to ask him, hey, how I look? Because you know he gave you his boundary. He told y'all. He was honest. He didn't disrespect that woman at all. He just said, I don't like the short, the nappy hairstyle. I don't like that style, so I'm going to pass. That's it. He didn't say, nah, I don't like bed wenches. You look like a bed wench, a jigaboo. He didn't say none of that. He was extremely respectful. But he is not supposed to know what the name of that hairstyle is. Hell, I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is. I have seen these things where these women have checked men's nails. Yeah, let me see your nails. This is supposed to be judging on body type. And they say, oh, hold up, let me see it. Let me see your fingernails. Oh, you should have got a pedicure before you came here. You look like you clipped your own nails. What? Pass. What are you talking about? But yet here we are, and it's black women, y'all. It's black women over and over and over again.
Period.
Can I talk or you gonna interrupt me again?
I don't want to hear what you have to say.
You
can say what you want to say, but don't talk about black people here.
Don't talk about black people here. Don't talk about black people's hair. He has the right to speak about black people's hair. You don't own him. You don't control him. Black women, you do not control black men. And the crazy part is, I don't see all this sass and pizzazz when it comes to black women talking to white men. I don't see this at all. At all, bro. I don't see none of it. And I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying I don't see it. Bro, if I'm going to one of these shows where I'm telling you, where they're supposed to ask me, hey, you gotta be honest and give your preference because you're trying to find, your significant other. You're trying to find your partner. I'm gonna be honest. If you fed them, I like the gym and you too thick for me. You too. Nah, I really don't. I don't. Listen, that you're beautiful in the face, but is this hairstyle one that you would do all the time? Because I really don't like that hairstyle on my partner or someone that I would have my partner do. I don't like that type of hairstyle. And then if you get offended or triggered, then pop your damn balloon. We're not compatible. I'll just move on. But you can't tell me what to say and what not to say. It's not like he came in there and they said, hey, sir, how you doing? And he says, oh, hell no. Where the white women at? Where the white women? Nah, I'm good. He didn't do any of that. But that's how this woman spoke.
Let's hear from him. Go
So
ahead.
again, her hairstyle, there's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with her hairstyle, y'all, is what this man says. There is nothing wrong with this woman's hairstyle. Nothing. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that hairstyle, is what he said. Nothing. He just told y'all that is not his preference. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing. It's just not his preference. If she chose to come to this dating thing, and you go to a dating thing and you put on your best, or you do your best, or you believe that this is you about to put it on somebody right here, and this was your best, this was the style that you thought, well, everybody is looking at you as if you are thinking that this is your A game. He was not impressed, and he let her know. He didn't disrespect her at all.
So it's my preference, right?
His preference.
So if I'm here to date, I'm here to find someone for me.
Yes, it's his preference. If he's here to date, he's here to find something for him. That's what he said. She's raising her hand because they were talking about her. He did not like her style. So what? On to the next. It's nothing to trigger anybody else with. He didn't like her style. If you didn't like his style, pop your balloon. But you can't tell him he can't speak to black women like that and talk about their style, whatever their preference is. Their preference is their preference. She was entitled to her hairstyle, just like he was entitled to not like it.
So I'm not dating multiple people. You're not dating multiple people. So my comment to her has no sort of
But
significance on
I'm a
you.
black woman. If I want to wear my
Who gives a damn if you're a black woman? Who cares? If you want to wear your hairstyle like hers, then you can just say, hey, I popped my balloon because I may want to wear my hairstyle like hers, and you don't like that hairstyle with her, so then we are not a thing. Just like you said, if you didn't like that, then you could just move on. Well, how about you have some damn class and do the same thing? Practice what you preach.
hair like hers one day, what you gonna say? Oh, I don't like your hair. I'm gonna go date Becky up the street.
He never said anything about dating Becky up the street. You are triggered, black woman. You are very triggered. Very. He never said anything about dating Becky up the street, not one time. Not once. That is now something that you have said twice. That is you. You have some problems. You. Not him. You. He gave his boundary. If you don't like his boundary, then move on from his boundary. You're not a match. That's okay. All this extra shit right that you're doing is purposeless. And what you're doing is making yourself less attractive. Less and less and less and less. Regardless of what your exterior looks like. Your interior is garbage. Your interior looks like a fat, sloppy Donald Trump. Disgusting. You look like Jabba the Hutt on the inside. Pathetically disgusting. You look like Roseanne Barr on the inside. Filthy. That's all I see right now.
Follow along. Thank you.
Then you want to add some disrespect to it. Follow along. Who the fuck are you? This couldn't have been me. Because I would have got real disrespectful. Real disrespectful. Could have been me. The disrespect you showed me, I would have shown it back to you. Tenfold. Because you're not even that good. You don't even look that good. Yeah, I would have got real disrespectful. But anyways.
I'll say this. At the end of the day, are you here to find a man or are you here to be...
I'm not here to find you. I'm here to find someone that's going to accept me flaws and all.
Accept you flaws and all. Accept you flaws and all. Wearing a hairstyle is not a fucking flaw. It's a choice. You chose to get your hair braided. You chose to wear this damn outfit. You chose to wear your bracelet. You chose to wear your other bracelet. You chose to wear your necklace. You chose that. That woman down there chose to wear that nappy hairstyle. She chose that. That was her choice. And you are entitled to your choice. You are not entitled to the reaction that somebody else has to your choice. You're not entitled at all. And this is pathetic for this woman to think that she is.
And if you can't accept this young lady up,
So if I can't accept her, then I can't accept you. Are we all fucking? Is this damn a group? Is this a group smash? Do I get to smash all of y'all? Because the last I checked, this brother was coming for one of y'all. The one that more perfectly fits, matches him. He wasn't going to this for all of y'all. So who gives a damn what she looks like? But again, this is the mentality. And I only see it predominantly in black women. I'm sorry to say it. Well, I'm not sorry to say it. Because it's the damn truth. Show me in white women. And again, I don't even rock with white women like that. But show me white women doing this. Show me white women saying, well, if you don't like that woman down there, that's big, sloppy, and fat, then yes, I stay in the gym. Yes, I'm athletic. Yes, I'm what you claim you want. But if you don't like that fat, sloppy woman down there, then you can't like me. Show me white women doing this. Show me. Because I don't see it. And I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm not. I'm saying I don't see it. It's predominantly black women that I see doing this. They'll be the first ones to call a black man oh, you're a cheater. This is why I don't mess with black men, because y'all are cheaters. The black man is cheating, the black man, and the black man is sassy, the black man is this, and the black man is this. They'll be the first ones doing this. But yet here you are saying that if this black man does not like that woman down there, then he can't like you either. So if he likes that woman too, then can he have both of y'all?
Sounds like you're here to find the sister code.
no.
So we can move
actually,
forward.
Women,
We can move forward.
We are here. And
We
there's
can
a
move
lot
forward.
of black women that's lined up in here. So you can't talk about hair. It's not about the...
He absolutely can talk about hair. He 100% can talk about hair. 100%. As a matter of fact, he can say, well, I like women with bigger breasts. You're not my type. He can talk about that too, because it's his preference. Just like if you had the mic and there was 6 niggas lined up, you would be talking about your body is not my type. You're too skinny. You're too fat. You're too short. I don't like your shoes. I don't like your jacket. I don't like your shirt. I don't like your tats. There's all kinds of things that your preference is. I don't like the fact that you're bald. I don't like bald men, or I don't like men with dreads, or I don't like men with beards, or I like men with beards. Your preference is your preference. How dare this woman say there's black women up there so you can't speak about hair? We just gotta eliminate one thing? So all of y'all could come in there bald as hell and he's still supposed to pick one? Fuck all of y'all. I wouldn't pick none of y'all. I walked in the aisle and line and pop every last one of y'all balloon and say, oh, y'all are bald. We can't, I can't have two, I can't do it. If y'all were fat, I'd walk in and pop every last one of them. Nah, I don't do the fat women. None of y'all decided to get into the gym, do a couple push-ups before y'all jumped in here. Like 30, 40 sit-ups, then nobody tried to do that. None of y'all want to do that. So you mean to tell me none of y'all decided to jog from y'all hotel here, sweat off a pound or two? None of y'all decided to do that? Y'all thought you came in here and y'all really thought y'all put it down? I would have popped every damn balloon. But see, that's just me. I would have set my boundaries. Wouldn't give a damn if you was black, white, purple, green, or orange. I don't care what you want. My choice is my choice. That is the woman that I want to wake up with for the rest of my life. That is the one that I want to roll with and not think, damn, was I drinking? What the hell is this thing? Damn, I smashed Miss Piggy. Nah, I'm not on that type of time.
Length or the texture. Know what you say before you talk to black women.
No, so I can't speak about a black woman's length or texture of their hair. If I can't do that, then why don't all black women just use their natural hair? Why do you have braids in your hair if it's not your natural hair? Because then all of your hair will be the same. Hair wouldn't be a thing. No one told y'all to flat iron your hair. No one told you guys to wear wigs, Brazilian hair wigs. No one told you that is your preference. You choose to do that. So maybe black women should know what y'all are saying when you're talking about a black man's height or a black man's, not a height because we don't choose that, but a black man's weight. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you shouldn't talk about a black man's weight. And actually a black man's height too, because just like a black woman's hair texture, she didn't choose that. She was born with it. Well, a black man's height, he didn't choose his height. That is what the Almighty gave him. So maybe y'all shouldn't talk about height either.
That's it. Thank you.
Let's go on over here.
Yeah, please.
Your name and age?
I'm Kisu.
Let's stop right here. Because I want you guys to really focus. I don't really give a damn what she says, to be honest. But let me scroll this over a little bit.
And I'm 27.
And Kisu, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
For numerous
Let's just look at this right quick. Little buddy, your jeans have paint on them. You are wearing a size 48 in the waist jeans with no belt. And a 50-cent tank top, a G-Unit tank top with a wig on. You really might want to think about what the hell you're saying. You're lucky that this wasn't me. You're lucky. You are wearing stonewashed jeans with white paint still on them and a G-Unit wife beater with a wig. Criticizing because this man said he does not like the short nappy hairstyle. He likes women with long hair.
reasons. The first one was the age.
Okay.
So I was like, Then the outfit.
The outfit. The outfit. The outfit. Ma'am. Ma'am. You have paint on your jeans, ma'am. You are wearing a G-Unit wife beater, ma'am. With a wig, ma'am.
Wasn't a fan. And then I felt like that comment about her hair, cherry on top, very inappropriate.
There is nothing inappropriate about giving his preference, just like there was nothing inappropriate about her giving her preference about his age and his outfit. Nothing at all.
I mean, she's a black girl.
So what? So what does that mean? So we should not tell black women the truth anymore? We should lie to black women? I don't see black women lying to black men. No, they have no problem telling black men the truth. You ain't it, homie. You ain't it. They've got no problem telling black men the truth. No problem.
Our hair comes in many different ways.
So what? So what if your hair comes in many different ways? If it comes in many different ways, then make it all the ones that your man does not prefer. How hard is this? How difficult is this? If it comes in many different ways, there are a billion different products that you guys could use. If this is your guy, if you're looking at this guy and you see an interest in this guy, there's a billion different patterns that you can use because you said it comes in many different ways. Well, use one of the many others if you want to date this guy. If not, move on.
Patterns. So I feel like, I don't know, what if he saw me tomorrow? I had short hair.
We don't know what you have because you're wearing a damn wig. We have no idea what your hair is. You're wearing a wig. If he did not pop your balloon because you're wearing a wig, and I can clearly tell because I can see your damn forehead and where the wig line starts up here. I can see that. And y'all have that part. Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. If he doesn't have a problem with you wearing a wig, well, then wear a wig. Y'all wear wigs anyway.
I just wasn't a fan of it. It wasn't giving that you were like accepting of her for who she was.
Then who gives a damn if he's accepting her for what she is if he's talking to you? Like I said about the last broad. Are y'all both smashing? Are both of y'all going to double team this brother? Because if you're not, then who gives a damn if she's not his preference? Isn't that the point of being monogamous? You're my preference, not her. Isn't that the point? What the hell do y'all want?
And I feel like if you can say that to her, you can say it to me.
He should. It's called being honest. He should say it.
So I had to pop.
You need to.
Good for you.
You need to really check on your ends.
Here are the nappy hair hairstyles. These are the nappy hair hairstyles, the ones that I seen. Every last one of these women are beautiful. Everyone. Every single one. And I love the hairstyle. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I adore this hairstyle. I adore it. This hairstyle to me is probably the first or sexiest hairstyle to me. Either first or second. The one that I will say is probably the sexiest is that long Colombian curly girl hairstyle. That is the most sexiest to me. This is the second most sexiest to me. And then after this, bone straight. Bone straight. There's the three sexiest hairstyles to me. This one right here is my number 2. This does something to me. This does something to me, y'all. This is so sexy. And it's really 1A and 1B, to be honest. This is 1B to me. 1A is that long curly Colombian shit. That's 1A. This is 1B. This right here is 1B. This shit right there. Oh man. Oh my goodness. This shit right there, y'all. My woman with looking like this, we ain't gonna make it out. Wherever we going, oh, we smashing first. Don't matter where we going. This is the, she woke up and you rolled over and you looked at her with her eyes closed and realized you have the baddest woman in the world. That hairstyle right there. You have the baddest woman in the world. That is the one. For me, that's it. That's my 1B. Baddest woman in the world. To me, she's the prettiest. She's the prettiest. But she's the baddest to me. She is the baddest. She's the prettiest, overall prettiest of all these girls on the screen. She's the overall prettiest to me. She's prettiest, but she's the baddest. That right there. Waking up to that. Having my baby. Bro, going to sleep, I'm trying to smash. Waking up, hey. She waking up. Hey, mamas. Hey, mamas. You woke? No, I'm good and damn well she sleep. Mamas, you woke? Dog. But that's me. This is my preference, y'all. This is my preference. I love this style. Everything on this screen, I love it. I love it. But this is my preference, y'all. My preference. This is mine. And I'm entitled to my preference. So what are they gonna say? Oh, I can't mess with you because I can't be walking around with my hair like this all the time. So you just gonna have to move along. I want to get my hair to look like Becky from up the block. So you just gonna have to move along. I can't do it. I can't have my hair looking like this, like I just woke up. I gotta do something with my hair. I can't do it. That's what they would say to me. They wouldn't say, damn, babe, so you like that? You like my hair like this? So you mean to tell me I could just get up and, run a comb or brush it and be good? I could just get in the shower, wash my hair, dry it out with a towel, and blow dry it and let it be as fluffed up as I want, as it wants to be, like this or that, and you good? Yes, I'm good, yes, let's go, I'm good, yes. That is my preference, that is my choice, yes. This woman is beautiful, that hair is, I love it, this is amazing, super sexy. That's it for me. This is it. This is me. That is me. This is my preference right there. For my black women, for black queens. That's it for me. Right there. For me, my preference. So are you supposed to turn me away and I don't want to talk to you because of my preference? Because of what I like? It doesn't mean I don't like other hairstyles on women. It doesn't mean I don't like you wearing a wig or whatever the case may be. I just prefer this. And if I'm have a lineup of women and I am picking the women that I prefer and a beautiful woman, and I gotta choose between all of these women on the screen, I'm gonna choose her. And if she's not there, I'm choosing her. It's just that simple. Because it's my preference. All of these women are beautiful, but my preference is right there. And if not her, it's right there. She's more prettier than her, but she is in totality more for me. I don't know what's going on up here. She got a pretty face, but then again, I like her hair more. They both have pretty faces. Her face is more prettier than her face, but they both have pretty faces. But I like her hair more than I like her hair. You see how that preference thing works? And me telling the truth to you guys, and me being honest and setting my boundaries, all she's got to do is grow her hair out like as long as hers, and then she's all it is. But it's her preference to cut her hair to that length, just like it's her preference to let her hair grow out to that length. Her preference is more in line with my preference, so I would choose her. But of course, there's going to be black women that watch this and are all triggered, upset about it. Can't believe you didn't pick the getting fine one with even more this and more nappier hair. I can't believe you're upset at her preference. Her preference is fine. She is entitled to her preference. She is not entitled to mine. Now, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.